Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe. We are continuing verse 26 of Shri Radha Sudhanidhi. Gurudev is also there, but also he has guests, so we are here and we will combine. My mind is completely absorbed in Sri Radha, who is the essence of elegance, the essence of rasa, the only essence of bliss, the essence of compassion, the essence of all sweet, effulgent and beautiful forms, the essence of cleverness, and the essence of amorous playfulness. And the heading of the purport is Sri Radha, the quintessence of everything. So yesterday we came up to check. Srimati is also Rasa Sada Sukhaika Sada, the most delicious happiness for the essence of Rasa. Who is the essence of Rasa? Shri Krishna. The Upanishads say of God, Raso Vai Saha. He is Rasa. But Shri Krishna is Akhila Rasamritamurti, the very form of all nectarian, transcendental flavors, and he contains unlimited sweetness. Indeed, he is sweetness personified. Madhuryam evanu. His sweetness steals the hearts of all moving and non-moving living beings. He even enchants himself with it. Govinda is the quintessence of rasa, and Sri Radhika is the quintessence of his happiness. Sri Radhika can only be compared to herself, and there is no one else like her. For with her attributes, she gives joy to all of Krishna's senses. O Radhe, the Creator has collected the essence of all spotlessly beautiful things of the world to your body. That is what Krishna says in Ujjvala Nilamani. O doe-eyed beauty, the rays that emanate from your limbs defeat the splendor of mirrors made of jewels. So although Krishna is Rasa Vaisaha, he is Rasa, but who gives him Rasa? Who gives him that sweetness? That is Sri Radhika, because she is the only one who really can give him the joy to all of his senses. So that is why she is the only essence of bliss and rasa in general. Krishna is the essence, but Sri Radhika is the essence of the essence, the quintessence. She is his heart, she is his soul, she is his life. Sri Radhika is the only essence of bliss and rasa in general. Shripad Kavi Kanapurna says, Rase Saras Chamatkaro. The essence of rasa is astonishment. The Madana Mahabhav of Sri Radhika is the most astonishing and the most relishable rasa. Therefore, she is the quintessence of rasa and bliss. She even astonishes Govinda. Govinda is bliss personified, but she makes even him, as well as all the devotees, happy. Sukha Rupa Krishna Kare, Sukha Ashwadan, Bhaktagana Sukha Dite, Ladini Karan. This is one quote from Chaitanya Charitamrita that says that Krishna's form, and Krishna is already the sweetness personified, but his Ladini Shakti, his pleasure-giving potency, his Srimati Radhika, is the only essence of bliss. And here it is also sweetly explained that she makes not only him happy, but all the devotees. That's why Krishna says that I am her student. I want to learn from her how she is so beautiful, how she is so full of love and never-ending feelings that astonish even me. Krishna is astonished how Srimati Radhika is always fresh, always new in her expressions of devotion, and how she makes even him astonished. How is that possible? I am Rasa Vaisaha. I am the personification of blissfulness and beauty. But she is more than me. She can make me astonished. And everyone else, all the devotees also. Means if the Krishna devotees, they take shelter of Srimati Radhika, they become even more happy. Thus, Sri Radha is the only essence of bliss. And Krishna wants to learn to be in her feelings because he feels that she is experiencing more bliss and more happiness in their leelas than even he himself. This is astonishing. How is it possible that this Srimati Radhika, she is feeling on another level of bhav, because she is Mahabhav. She is the origin of all feelings and blissfulness.
She's taking care of him. That's the difference. Now it's not necessary that he is like the God. He takes care of everyone and everything, but she takes care of him. He can be like he likes to be. He can be only in Vrindavan, this sweet Lord Krishna, Govinda. That's the only place for him to be like he likes to be. As a cowherd boy, surrounded by cowherders, surrounded gopas, gopis, all meaning of go. What is go? Cow, right?
Yes.
Huh? Yes, cow and senses. Now again, I come back to the point Gurudev made, how important the cow and the products of the cow is for the devotees. This is the center of Vrindavan. This sweetness, he take this person of a cowherder, and she make him relish this with the flute in his hand and a peacock feather. This is the sweetness of the Lord. And we see this sweetness through the eyes of Radhika. And we serve them as the maidservant. So all Vrindavan is made around the cow. All Leelas we read about, there is a cow. There are the products of the cows. And we relish also the sweetness of the Lord through the products of the cow when we offer this to his lotus feet.
The kitchen of them. Kitchen, it showed.
Yes. And we put some sweetness from the bottom of our hearts in that when we prepare these sweet things in the kitchen of Yashoda Ma and Radhika. Go, go, go. It's all start with the cow and the senses, spiritual senses. Go, Vardhan.
Goswami ist ja, das Go hat ja andere Bedeutung dann Go. Oder?
Sinne, Go, Sinne, Swami, derjenige, der die Sinne beherrscht.
Genau, Go. Ja.
Heißt Q oder Sinne?
Ach so, Go oder Sinne, ja.
Different meanings.
Ja.
But here we can see Vrindavan. What is meaning of Vrindavan? You read about the sweetness of the Lord and how he relished the sweetness of Sri Radhika. She is even more sweet. She makes him sweet. What is the difference between Narayan and Mohan? There is no playfulness in Narayan. This is Mohan who is playing the flute. No Narayan. There is Mohan who is herding the cows with his friends. No Narayan is herding cows.
Yes, Narayan has the club and the conch shell. He has the Sudarshan chakra.
We have to respect so much. Yes, sir. Like this. But Krishna, we make sweets for him. We prepare the kunja. We're running behind Radhika to make him happy. We are stringing garlands like this. Because of love through our Radhika, we see him, his sweetness, and we love this through Radhika's eyes. This is Govinda. This is the sweetness. Okay.
The Madana Mahabhav of Sri Radhika is the most astonishing and the most relishable rasa. Therefore, she is the quintessence of rasa and bliss. She even astonishes Govinda. Govinda is bliss personified, but she makes even him as well as all the devotees happy.
Mm-hmm.
Thus, Sri Radha is the only essence of bliss. She is also the essence of compassion. First, one must realize what compassion means before we can understand what the quintessence of compassion means. Sripad Ramanujacharya writes in his commentary on Vedanta Darshana, compassion means that one gives up all selfishness and one cannot tolerate the suffering of others. So usually we are all human beings and we are fighting always to have the best for myself and my family and my country. And this whole planet Earth is so all about selfishness. That's why there are wars and there are misunderstandings and so much cruelty. But compassion means that to give all selfishness up, and one cannot tolerate the suffering of others. To feel others more than what I need for myself, that is compassion.
This is what Swamini is. It makes the difference between I am yours and you are mine. When I say I am yours, then you have to be compassionate to me. You have to give compassion, how to say in English. But when I say you are mine, then I have compassion to you. Isn't it? And this is what she is for Mohan. She say, you are my Mohan. I take care of you. Mohan has, otherwise as Narayan, he has to take care of everyone and everybody. But in Vrindavan, no need this. our Swamini takes care of him.
And of all other souls.
And of all. She is the protector of Vrindavan. And that is meaning of compassion. In her love is the protection of Vrindavan. This compassion creates prema and rasa. What is our Mohan relishing? The sweet love of her and protection and compassion. Isn't it?
That makes the beauty of Vrindavan.
There is no other place one takes care of Govinda. And there is no other place. There is even Govinda. Govinda can only be on a place one is protecting him. So he can play with the cows and play with the gopis. This is the playground. He can't be sweet as he is because of Swamini's compassion.
And good if you always give this example that try to go and live in Vrindavan for 5 days without arranging your own food. It's not possible because in Vrindavan, all the Brijvasis, they are always looking that no one should be hungry. And sometimes devotees, they go also on Madhukari and they have astonishing experiences. They go begging from the Brijvasis, from door to door, to realize what is the compassion. How is that motherly feeling of Srimati Radhika's compassion? How is it in all Vrindavan? It's present. From external vision, from material senses, Vrindavan looks poor, but in the spiritual way, in the spiritual senses, in internal feelings, Vrindavan is more rich than every other place in this universe. Because of the compassion of Srimati Radhika, this love is flowing here.
And you see, 2 days before, we was walking through Vrindavan, also on Parigram, and there we was on this Goshala from ISKCON also. And we just came to Prasadam time. Hundreds of
Pilgrims, yeah.
pilgrims and devotees and so. They got free food there on the street and on that place. And they protect the cows there. Like in small we do in our ashram also. No? If you walk to the streets to Vrindavan, so many temples offer free food, prasadam. That's amazing. I don't see in any other place in Europe or somewhere where this happened. Isn't it? And then not very many varieties. And there is a big area full of beautiful cows. There is cow protection. Isn't it? The cows they had so nice arrangements there. And really there you feel the sweetness of Vrindavan, how they protect the cows. And there was also monkeys, they got also some food. There was the birds was there, so silver, big birds. All they are integrated in this area here in Vrindavan. It's very beautiful. You can live free here and no need cooking. There are many places you get free prasadam. And the devotees, they are all volunteers. They cooking there. It's very nice. And this is meaning of the sweetness also in Vrindavan and protecting the cows and cooking for Mohan. There we can realize the meaning of that sweetness, what is actually coming from the lotus feet of our Swamini. Hundreds, I tell you, there was hundreds. There was in a line, 2 lines, 3 lines, standing there for the prasadam. like we have also in the small form here. Sometimes we also have 200, we distribute 200 portion of prasadam.
So first one must realize what compassion means before we can understand what the quintessence of compassion means. Compassion means that one gives up all selfishness and one cannot tolerate the suffering of others. These feelings are not possible towards dead matter, only towards living beings. Here, Gurudev always explained that the plastic body. What is the meaning of plastic body? If I identify with this body, then I become plastic. Plastic means at one point it needs to be thrown. It will go. It will perish. But when we are going out of this body, then we have some protection. We know that we are spirit soul, we are eternal. We know we are dasis of Srimati Radhika, and now she's calling me to another place, to another service area. There's nothing to fear. The service is eternal. Because Srimati Radhika is so compassionate. She will always make every soul feel protected in her shelter. She is the mother of the universe. She is the one that gives pleasure to all the living entity. She is the one that makes us feel we are loved, we are protected, and we are valuable.
This is the meaning of prasadam. In the prasad, she is offering this compassion. Because the meaning of prasad is not to fill the belly of a material body. This is only one level. Prasad is meaning an invitation for Vrindavan. Because prasad is meaning is touched by the lips of Mohan and Radhika, made by love. This is meaning of prasadam. So this is a great blessing for every human being and also animals. They get the prasad. There on the soul level, we will understand that this prasad will guide you to Vrindavan. This is the blessing of prasad, and this is meaning of compassion of Radhika. When she prepared this, we can get it here in Vrindavan and everywhere. We offer it to Mohan. That means this prasad is touched by his lips, spiritual lips. What is yesterday we said, Gurudev said, when Jesus touched the water, it becomes divine. So they feel that this is wow. In this marriage, they said, oh my God, what is this? When they drink, normally they start with the good wine. And then when everyone is drunken, then they can give the lower class wine. But here they felt, oh my God, what is this for a special wine we drink? When Jesus touched the water, and this was divine. And that makes a simple food to prasadam. They got prasadam by his hand, by his mercy, because he is connected to Radhika. He is a messenger of love. And whoever is a messenger of love, he is related to our Swamini, because she is the source of love. There is no other way. There must be a connection. No one can be the source, except of Radhika. So everyone who is related to her has this compassion.
Feelings for the suffering of others.
Yeah, this, and we know that Jesus had a lot of this. And so we are really blessed by this when we are relishing that prasadam is more than food. This is actually between the material and the spiritual world. It is an invitation Radhika is giving to the living beings.
Flying is good.
100%. Whoever will eat prasadam, his soul is protected by our Swami, and he will come to Vrindavan.
Mhm.
This is the power of prasad.
So also when we learn how to make prasad, how to offer, this is a blessing of Vrindavan, because here our friends who came here for the first time from Germany, they also realized, wow, we offer this, we give this to Radha Mohan. And it's kind of a very precious thing to do it and to learn how to do it. To connect, like you said so nicely, material with divinity. A leaf of salad, it is made also from material elements, just like our body is also made from material elements. But when it gets the touch, even of the sidelong glance of Radha Mohan, it becomes an invitation, like you say nicely, to the living entity. Come and develop your spiritual senses. Come to your divine consciousness. Discover this. And that's why Baba says here, these feelings are not possible towards dead matter, only towards living beings.
Living beings is a soul. This is on the soul level. That matter is the plastic body, what Gurudev said, what you said. No? Living beings is the soul. We come to the soul level. Soul is invited to Vrindavan. Body cannot go.
Yes.
There is no meaning of a full belly. This is it's a material belly. But on the soul level, it's happened. This is living being. This body is only alive because of the soul. There is nothing without the soul. We saw some days before when our Mataji is leaving her body. Nothing. And Gurudev said, Ram Nam Satya hai. There is nothing. This is a plastic body, is only living by the mercy of the soul, only moving by this energy. And when the soul left, there is nothing attractive to this body. So prasadam is protecting the soul, not the body. Is feeding the soul, not this material body.
What means in Bhagavan?
There is nothing in this world what left but the name of God, the holy name of God, of the Lord. Nothing will stay here. And after you burn this body, you see there is nothing. Some ashes and finish. Huh? That to realize what is real living, what is the living entity. This is the soul. Our soul is the living part in us. That others are some material elements.
They come and go, of course.
Yeah, there is some water, some fire, some earth, some air, and some space. The combination of this is our body. But that what is living inside is the soul. That gives life. And this soul is everywhere in everybody. But the awareness of that is only in the human body possible to ask about the soul. Animals cannot meditate on this level. And so we are very blessed if we get a human body to ask who we really are, why we are here, and where we will going through. This is only in the human body possible. And this is a great blessing. And there are answers we have to looking for, and in Vrindavan we can find all these answers. And this the answer is, we are a living soul. We are a soul. We have a body, but we are not this body. And we will live even when this body is going somewhere.
Whatever. Yes, Udavji?
I was just reacting to my cat.
Now you realize that is also a living soul.
Who's been very naughty, like Krishna, as you were saying before. But I thought I was very happy to hear about the sadham, what you said there. That was very nice. And what I think it's important to remember, I also connected it to what Suniti said about the salad leaf. I like that very much. It's matter, but it's also energy. If there were no energy in the salad leaf, it would not grow and there would be no life in it. And this is the Radharani's energy. And a very low form, of course, like Yadav Sundar is saying, it's not the high conscious form, but it's nonetheless there. And so when we're offering our food, we're of course not offering it like it's ours. I own this and I'll give it to you. It's a giving back. I give this energy back to Radha. This is what prasad means. This is what offering is. It's a realization that nothing comes from me, that everything already belongs to Krishna. And so when I offer, I'm recognizing that this energy is already coming from Radha Mohan and flowing through me, flowing through the salad leaf, and flowing back to the reservoir of bliss.
Beautiful, Udapti. This is really the truth about everything here in this world is really actually a part of Nityananda. He is all that we can see and what we are using in this world. This is a blessing. And we can only give what we got. This is not from ours. It's from him. And who is it? Ananga Manjari, who is here in this material world, is blessing us. But what we can give from our side is one ingredient. And this is the importance in that special food. And this is what Gurudev said, it's our love. This is really a speciality from our side. This we can offer into the food. And then it's getting prasad. And this love is coming from Radhika. And because of this love, it is prasad. And this is meaning of compassion. That is not that we give a leaf or something. Prasad, the leaf will be prasad after offering with the love. And we remember Govardhan, he was not satisfied. He was so hungry when they feed mountains of food, right? You remember this story? When they, what he call out? Anayor.
Give me more.
More. He was not satisfied, even from mountains of food. But then, after all, one leaf of Tulsi. Wow. That's it. And what is the leaf of Tulsi? Suniti can much better explain this.
That is Tulsi is also non-different somehow from Srimati Radhika's devotion, because she is the essential ingredient to make Krishna happy. Bhakti Devi, that plant of devotion, that is, we are worshipping her in every form, in every living entity, but especially also in Bhakti Devi and Tulasi.
And she is a Manjari. So
she has manjaris. Let's say it like that. But we can meditate on all different levels about it's Tulsi Devi. Tulsi is also the name of our Rati Manjari. So Yeah, it's the offering of love that is the main ingredient in all that is.
This is compassion all we speak about now. And we are the servants of she who is compassion to everyone. And we are guiding, helping, no? Running behind her, be her shadow. We serving her. And so we are also part of this compassionist. And even Mohan, he's searching for this kindness and compassion.
Yes.
And who is Govardhan? It's he.
And I remember also one story that Gurudev tells. I don't know which is the source, but it's about Krishna gives the mercy according to the container that the living entities bring. If they bring a small container, they will get little. But like Srimati Radhika was watching him one day, how he is distributing mercy. And she says, what about those who don't have a container?
Oh.
And then she was giving the container. Because she wants to help all the living entities get the mercy. So she is the one that gives the container. She makes it possible that we practice bhakti, that we develop our feelings, develop our spiritual body, and develop our relationship to her. She comes in all different ways, and of course, especially in the form of our Gurudev, to help us develop the container of the hearts, to really fill it up, to make a flow of prasadam, to make a flow of love, to make the flow of compassion also grow in us. And we want to also distribute it because we are the dasis of Srimati Radhika. We are her followers. We also want to be distributing what we have been gotten. We need to multiply. Otherwise, we are not compassionate.
Good, if you like to say something for this topic, compassion.
That is devotion. Compassion is devotion.
Passione vuol dire devozione.
If I am not compassion,
Se non ho compassione,
Vaishnav janto jene kahiye je pir parai jane. Vaishnavs are, they are, who is Vaishnav? Vaishnav is those who understand the pain of others.
che capisce il dolore degli altri.
That compassion to feel is an increasing of feeling also. We increase the feeling, then we can feel others. We take care and serve that. Radha, no time talking. All this. What to do? Now you say, my realization, compassion is devotion.
Compassione e devozione.
But Gurudev, this compassion is not on the material level to feed the material belly, right?
No. Thing is this compassion, that devotee, when we act in material and spiritual level. Every place is the eyes see the spiritual service. And service is in the material world.
Come un servizio anche nel mondo materiale, tutto quello che facciamo.
In spiritual world service fixed, then material world always service is going on.
Se noi siamo fissati nel mondo spirituale, tutto quello che facciamo nel mondo materiale.
And that is the beauty of service, 24/7.
24/7.
When we do only in temple service,
Se noi facciamo solo
in a 1 hour service, 15-minute service, only in the front of temple I do.
noi siamo finiti.
And 24/7 service means all the time
significa tutto il tempo.
Better why? All the time we have to be with this consciousness.
Questa coscienza.
All time.
Sempre, tutto il tempo.
We cannot be a little bit maidservant.
Non possiamo fare un po' una
For 1 hour service, not service. Not only when I go to the church, I do service and then all funny life. No.
Servizio, piccolo cose per
I'm in church, I learn to do this service all the time.
Devo imparare come fare
It's
questo servizio.
Yeah, it's an identification.
Meditation of the
È una meditazione.
everywhere, jit dekho tit sham mai, where I see, I only see you, my Lord.
A ognuna cosa che io guardo, vedo solo.
Oh, my Swami, I see only you.
Io vedo solo te. Questo
And I
dovrebbe
want to serve you.
E io voglio servirti, voglio essere il tuo devoto.
That is a divine vision.
Questa è una visione divina. Questa è la visione divina.
Without that, it cannot be 24/7.
Senza di questo non può essere 24/7.
We can also not do service with part of us.
Yeah.
We need to do it with all of us.
Oh, everywhere, jit dekho tit sham mai, where I see only to you.
Dove
I
guardo, io vedo solo te, mia Swami.
I see you, so I serve you.
I vedo
I
io,
don't know the other form. I see only you.
io non conosco
Everywhere.
le forme, io vedo solo te
This is
dappertutto.
love.
Questo è
This is
amore,
my love.
questo è amore
That I
divino.
cannot see other thing.
E non posso vedere altre cose.
I feel that you create service for me. I have to serve. This is my duty today.
La creazione per servirti a te, mia Swami.
That's it. Muy fácil. Very simple.
È molto semplice, è una cosa semplice.
Isn't
We
this
learn service in the church or temple, but this learning is for every moment.
Ma questo servizio divino è per ogni momento, non solo per il tempio,
24/7.
tempio 24/7.
24/7 means my mind is fixed.
4/7 la mente è fissata.
That is compassion.
Questo è il significato di compassione.
Right or not?
Giusto o no?
Yeah. As the maidservant, we not protect
Come
these
umani
plastic bodies.
proteggiamo questi
So in that
corpi di
case,
plastica. In questo
we
caso
stop eating cheese and drinking milk. This is not meaning of protection anything.
formaggio e latte.
This is my concept. I create new reason.
Questo è il mio
But I
concetto. Io
protect
creo questa
everyone
nuova
and
visione.
everybody if I prepare prasadam with all ingredients I can get what is like what Swamini is cooking for Mohan.
Yeah.
And then I protect the cows because I use the milk of the cows to the service of Radhika and Mohan.
Delle mucche per il
I make her happy.
No. Protect, no. Do service. Do the arti.
per
Give
la
the food.
dobbiamo dare
Give your love.
l'amore.
Why? Because you cows are not animal. You are the friend of Krishna.
Sono solo animali, sono gli
And
amici.
this Krishna is loved by my Swami.
È amato della mia Swamini.
So my love, not only up to Swami,
Non è solo
also to Krishna and Krishna's dear.
è anche per
Everywhere.
Krishna's
This
animali.
is 24/7. Every place.
Dappertutto possiamo vedere questa devozione.
We take care of the cow. We take care of the medicine of the every living being here,
di ogni
outside the poor,
essere
we
vivente, prendiamo cura,
take care of the children also.
ci prendiamo
Sunday
cura,
was the schooling for the children.
facciamo scuola per i bambini,
And nobody can teach them because he is very costly teaching in the computer.
nessuno
Gopinath arranged 6 computers in the basement and they are teaching on Sunday how to be
nel basement.
use
E
computer.
ogni domenica ci prendiamo tempo per insegnare a questi bambini con questi
If you
programmi.
see in the Sunday how they learn and how they are smart,
Erano molto
they're
gozi.
working this. Sadhvi is doing and Rai Priya is doing. Sadhvi is busy with the delivery and things. But now Rai Priya is doing so smartly teaching them,
imparano molto
creating interest and helping them.
e le aiutano.
This is service.
Questo è un servizio,
This is service that we are distributing Prem Prasad.
è un servizio anche di
Selfless service,
distribuzione.
the food for the everyone who comes to the temple.
Ognuno è
This is
benvenuto.
devotion. This is compassion.
Questa è compassione.
You do nothing, only you use your body to serve them.
Diciamo sempre niente.
If you have extra money, you do that. Health seva, medical seva, this seva if you like it.
Puoi dare per
Children seva.
seva, children seva, per tutte queste cose.
Compassion is this,
Compassione è questa,
right?
giusto?
Yeah. We're there back.
Dana. Dana or dhan. Dhan means body, man means mind, and if I cannot give my body and mind for that,
Se non posso
then
dare
how beta? Better? सुनो बाहर में लगा रहा है क्या नहीं उस काउंटर उंटर सब लगा रहा है ना अभी तो अच्छा लग रहा है तो तन मन एंड धन तन means body, man means mind, and dhan means the if I have no time for body and mind, I can use some. The first service is from the physical level. Second service is from mind reality. Third service, lowest service is from the money to do. It is the lowest. Because I cannot do first, second, I have to do third service. Service is this. Compassion is this.
Questo è il significato di compassione.
This month, totally sponsored Madhuram is sponsor and
Se uno sponsor per sponsor,
Madhu is sponsor whole children program.
Sponsori tutto il programma dei bambini.
Wow. Supporting to the children, supporting
bambini,
teacher, everything.
Supporto dei maestri.
The children. This way, every month we help to the children. This is compassion.
Questa è compassione che prenderci cura di tutto, degli altri.
Service of my Swamini by doing this way.
Per la mia Swamini, che faccio queste cose.
I'm learning to develop compassion.
Come fare? Devo imparare questa compassione.
Good for today. We got a good first round. We're figuring out the gun.
Second round.
The
2-3 rounds they have to do.
Can I say something? Can I say something? I'm saying I can resume what I found here.
Take the mind.
Once the guru said to people came to hear something from him, and he said something about the God. Don't seek him just to ask him something, but seek him through his love, because by his love, when you get his love, when you know he's truly love, you can donate to the others, to the other people.
Your physical body. Donate your body to serve.
Donare, fare la donazione del tuo servizio.
Second donation.
La seconda donazione.
Support. And third donation.
La terza donazione.
I'm useless. I cannot do much.
Non serve a niente, non posso fare tanto.
Lowest donation. Lowest compassion.
Quello più basso. Compassione.
क्या हाल है सर? हाँ, तो उनके लिए रूम का इंतजाम करा। नहीं, पेट में कौन है? 7 कॉलेज वही दो ना, नजदीक है वही है। ये 7 में होने के लिए क्या होते हैं? या को ऊपर आना ऊपर I'm blocked baby, I'm 2 or I'm 3. और you have to break up. देखा दो। ठीक है। ये सर में रानी वासी मधुआ ना, वो तो उसमें है ना, नीति वाले हो। इसमें लिखा है वाले नीति वाले दिखा दो जहाँ रहना चाहे। टाइम दो। मॉर्निंग सर।
Actually, good. It's not possible to protect
a proteggere
these bodies.
Questi corpi.
This is illusion if we think, if we not use milk and think that we protect anybody.
Così proteggiamo.
We cannot protect these bodies because in that moment they take birth,
che tu prendi,
they start to the point of death.
Fino al punto della morte.
This is the way these bodies will go, and I cannot protect my own body.
Io non posso proteggere il mio corpo
for eternal life. So what an illusion when I think I will not take this and this, and then I can protect other bodies.
E posso proteggere anche altri corpi materiali.
I cannot protect my body and not other bodies. But what I can do is by preparing prasadam,
quando preparo prasada,
I can save
posso
the soul.
L'anima.
The soul is it, isn't it? Right?
Right.
Giusto.
This is a much more higher level of protection and compassion
e compassione
than not to use these or that and think about this the whole day. How I can make this world much better.
Fare questo mondo meglio, un posto migliore.
Not possible.
Non è possibile.
We have to be
Noi dobbiamo essere
compassion to all souls.
Compassionati con tutte
by
le
serving
anime.
Swamini and preparing prasada.
E preparare il prasada.
In that way we protect ourselves.
Così noi proteggiamo noi stessi.
Because we are servants.
Perché noi siamo i
servitori. And we can protect
e noi possiamo
others on the soul
altri
level.
Solo sul livello dell'anima.
Right.
Giusto.
We see when we born, we learn compassion and devotion.
Compassione e devozione.
By mother.
Della mamma.
And we become devotion We become devotee.
Diventiamo devozionati.
That is Radha Das.
Questo è Radha Dassi.
We are so much in love with Mama.
Noi siamo così in amore con la mamma.
Recognize Papa.
Ho capito.
We don't even recognize.
Ma che non conosciamo neanche
Love for my family.
perché sono
It's a real example of the baby. Because the baby is godly connection there.
L'unica
They
connessione
are crying when they are sleeping because they are looking to the Swami and love. How much love I can share.
Questo è l'amore. Si può fare è come l'amore che abbiamo con Swami.
They know and they love.
Sanno come si deve amare, che cosa è il vero amore.
Learn only love.
Si imparano solo l'amore.
Sonam bonam.
Sonam bonum.
Absolute truth.
Questa è la verità assoluta.
So, after covering many material things for the controller.
Se io mi copro con le cose materiali e per il controllore, che è un'altra cosa, vado per il controllore e non per la verità.
We cover ourselves.
Così ci dobbiamo scoprire chi siamo, che cos'è il nostro vero essere.
Right?
Yes.
This is the mercy song.
Questa è la misericordia di Swami.
The love of the Radhika teaching. Ignorance can do, but we covered myself with the unconsciousness. We become more ignorance to cover myself. When we are child, ignorance from material world, then we are seeing the Lord. We are seeing the love. When we cover from a spiritual world and looking only material world, that is my ignorance. The baby don't know anything, but we know many things because we are grown up. Bible is telling this. When I was child, I can see face to you, but when we grown up, we cannot relate to it. Radhe, Radhe.
Gurudev.
Yeah.
Gurudev, so we have to become like babies.
Yeah. Naturally. Foolish and child. This is the quality to give this. Good morning. Yes, sir.
Jesus also said,
oh, this is good. Yes, and child. Chaitanya is telling the qualification is a foolish and child.
Jai Ho.
Foolish. And we are not a childish nature. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bangalore se aa gaya.
And because of this, we are at the age of 11 years.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
there we have to become small. This is a paradoxal, not so easy. Isn't it?
And child. To understand Brajendanandan. Nobody can understand Brajendanandan if he is not foolish and child. Radhe, Radhe.
Radhe, Jai Ho.
Is a qualification, is not a unqualification, is a qualification. To be a foolish from material world, and be a child is in material world, you are protected. When you are useful to the material world, they will use you more.
Yeah.
Rather, this is the nature of material world. सुरेश हो जाओ थोड़ा फल खाओ ना चाय कॉफी
Yeah. What? Sudhanidhi, what's wrong?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Okay.
Very simple. Why you make complications? Yeah.
Yeah, Gurudev.
I make so much complication in life with the philosophy. It becomes so complicated. I start living in the mind. When I'm a fish and child, there is no complications. Only we start living in the heart.
Yeah.
That's it.
Albert Einstein said this also. What you not can explain to a 6-year-old child with simple words, you don't understand it by yourself.
They will not listen to you. If I can explain to Sadhvi baby, Ram, Kripa, Rose, she will not listen to me because she knows better than me. She has more love than me. She is one-pointed, I am many-pointed. Why she will listen to me? She is one-pointed. I take every day 2 times, 3 times in my life to learn from her. We have to learn from the baby how they are one-pointed. They cry for mama. They cry for the milk of the mama. No other business. Lollipop, no. Chocolate, no. One-pointedness. You see this mind, one-pointedness. Papa, no. Mama, yes, yeah, mama. And Papa is also like mama. No, Papa, no, mama. She cannot stop crying, bhai. We cry for so many things. Why? Where to learn? They are the teacher, yeah.
Akanda Mangala Karan.
Yeah. Right, Anand?
Yes, Gurudev. Thank you. Very right.
When I see words of Jesus, it's all divine. But we need divine vision to understand that. So much compassion like Jesus to understand. Right? Mundava.
Very good.
Arigato gozaimasu. Right?
Mas. Aiste mas.
Aistema.
Today you're very busy, Gurudev.
I'm always in holidays. Why I will busy? Why you want to make busy to me? I'm never busy, but I am always busy in the service.
True.
My mind is free. I relax very nicely. I sleep very nicely.
Wow.
I have no tension, nothing. because I love Sonam Bodhi, the highest source of source of love and absolute truth. Absolute truth. I am not affected with the controller. Controller want to control me, but I say, sorry, excuse me. I am in a different group. Oh, you are in that group? So, okay, no problem. I will. Now your decision. Radhe Radhe, 10, 8, 10.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Jai Shri Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govinda